Now, when it comes to death, we often don't want to face it. We want to run the other way. But somebody who's done the complete opposite is Sandra Skibsted. Sandra, welcome.
Thank you.
Sandra, you're a crime scene photographer, and so you face death every day, but you decided in your spare time to put on an exhibition called Intimate Death, looking at what happens after we die. Why did you decide to do that?
Well, the images that I saw were quite abrupt and horrific endings, and I felt I needed a better balance, better perspective of death than what I saw in my job. So that was the main personal reason why I decided to do that. Okay,
let's take a look at some of the photos. Here we've got a couple of undertakers. Now, we often think that that's a strange profession to go in, but you felt otherwise.
Yes, actually, I had a lot of fun with these guys. They're great people. They're just really, they're average people. They're normal.
They're normal.
Obviously, their job is not something that we would even want to think about. But
sure, it's a difficult job. Let's take a look at another photo. Now, this is actually inside a morgue, perhaps something that most people wouldn't see.
True. This is in a mortuary, shot through the actual fridge where you have the deceased.
This is your office almost, isn't it? You face death every single day.
I spend a lot of time in mortuaries, unfortunately. That's part of my job. Personally, well, you have to try and detach yourself a bit, and it's not something you say to yourself, now I have to do this. It actually happens quite automatically. I guess when you're faced with that, you sort of have to switch off a bit.
Let's move on to the last photo here. This is very interesting here, somebody being prepared. What's happening here?
Well, I spent quite a few evenings with this lady. She's an embalmer. And once she has finished the embalming procedure, she will also wash the deceased's hair, blow dry it, and also shave the men if they need to, and just fix them up.
And why do they do this?
Because the embalming procedure is made for the finality of death, to make it look like a sleep rather, because it's quite hard for us to look at death right in the face.